Coming up, it's a series the visiting Texans have dominated, having won 13 of the last 15 over the Jags, including 7 straight. Can Jacksonville snap the streak? We'll find out next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Houston Texans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down, Etienne once more. Dodges him at the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Porter Gustin. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. They try to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And they are going to set up shop at the 32. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 21 carries, 108 for the yardage and the score, too.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight. So the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34. From the gun on third down. Alexander flush to his right. It's caught by Davis. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. Able to slither by. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 39. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Going deep here for Landry. Touchdown! Carter Landry. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah. Throwing on first down. Alexander. Dorsett's got it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They'll look to throw here on first down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Won a one-point game, 7-6. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the Jaguars are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Robinson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there.
On first down, Alexander. Dancing to his left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Tyler Davis, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. And Shark hauls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Alexander looking downfield for Jones. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marvin Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking down.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. Ooh, the juke. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now a pass hauled in downfield and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. Gain there of 21 yards. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Nifty move, and he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Alexander. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw what a... They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Oh, he bowls over it. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. 1st and 10. Alexander. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jordan Jenkins able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, Alexander. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 1st down. Alexander. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's able to take this one back to the 30. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Alexander. Man open, here is Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. James White has scored a touchdown there. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And at halftime, they trail the visiting Titans in that ball game. Ryan Tannehill looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And at the half, they trail the visiting Jets in that ball game. The number 2 overall pick back in April, Zach Wilson, with 2 touchdown passes. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in the first half for the Texans. And despite the fact that they're down on the scoreboard, they were able to have some success throwing the football in that opening half. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
On 1st down, Alexander, complete to Dorsett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. Looking to throw, Alexander. He'll drop this one off with ETN. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Back to throw. Alexander throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Off play action. Alexander. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, sensational.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st and 10, Alexander. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Throwing on 1st down. Alexander. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're
They go play action here on 1st down. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because...
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Alexander. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Jaguars! From 4 yards out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
To throw from his end zone. Alexander. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Landry. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on second down. Alexander. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Desmond King, ex of the Chargers and Titans, in on the stop. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Well, a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. A quick throw complete to Chark. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using this. Isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It was Shaq Lawson there. He'll get credit for the tackle for loss. Being chased out left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll run here with Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Off the play fake. Alexander. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, that would get a wide up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. Shreds the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run. Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Jaguars extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail.
Well, in this one, Paul, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Jaguars, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Texans, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers.
So, Nia, you had the chance to talk with Manny Kahue recently, first-year offensive coordinator for the Jags. And I'm pretty sure he's the first NFL coach you've had on your podcast. Is that right?
He is, and it caught some people off guard that I was so eager to talk with him, but there was a method to my madness, as they say.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, well, so then consider my interest piqued here, Nia. Tell us more.
Of course. Look, his offense has been lighting it up week after week for about the last month, and in that time, he's become one of the trendiest head coaching candidates in the league. I mean, not this year, obviously, but next year when teams are looking for new hires, he's going to be at the top of everyone's list.
Well, I don't think there's any question about that. The offensive numbers are scary. I mean, that's almost undeniable.
Right, but aside from that reason, you also just look at the guy and you know that he fits that sort of Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan mold of the young guru who's super polished and put together. He's probably next in line, right?
There's no doubt. I mean, that dude has a bright future ahead of him, no question.
Right. So I wanted to catch him before he blew up.
Yes, wise. And it's like you said, Nia, there's a method to your madness. But hang on a minute. Before we go any further, you mentioned a cause you were supporting before we started the show. And I wanted to make sure you got an opportunity to share it with my listeners who, and I'm not just saying this, it's true. They are among the most generous folks.